I'd say that one of the most frustrating things in parenting is dealing with a child that is whining.
I don't want to go. That's mine. You can't make me.
Or just the horrific sounds that come out of their mouth. They don't even need to be saying anything. So then we come back and we respond with some expert parenting techniques. Can you please talk in your big boy voice? I can't hear you when you're whining. Use your words, please. Or the amazing, stop whining. Maybe you've tried some of these techniques with not a lot of success. They just don't work. So in this video, we're going over first why children whine, and then we're going to talk about how you can stop it. Hey guys, I'm Jason Kreidman and welcome to another episode of Dad University. We cover a different topic every Thursday, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. You want to stop your young child or toddler from whining. In order to do that, I think we first have to understand why children whine. So there's probably a lot of reasons why they whine, but let's go over a few common ones. Number one, they're expressing their emotions. So a toddler hasn't figured out how to express their emotions properly yet. Heck, a lot of adults don't know how to express their emotions properly. But the child might be sad or mad, and this is how they are showing it to you. Number two, they need connection. So again, it's a feeling that they're having. Maybe that they want one-on-one time with you, or that they're craving affection. They want to feel connected to you, and at that moment, they don't. Number three, they need your help. So your child might be faced with something overwhelming, and they don't know how to solve the situation. And this can be challenging. So when you're young and everything's new, you're faced with challenges and not knowing how to solve them. So the whining can be that they simply just need your help. Number four, it works. So they whine and then they get the attention. Now, it's not going to be positive attention because you're probably getting upset, but negative attention is still attention. So we go over the types of attention. I think you can see it here in one of our other videos if you want more information on that. With understanding that children actually have reasons for why they are whining, we can then take steps to stop the whining. So let's check out some things that we can do. Number one, take a pause. So the whining happens, you hear it, and instead of responding right away, you stop, take a breath, and pause, and recognize what you are about to deal with. Now, a very important tip. Number two, don't take it personally. Now, listen, your 2-year-old toddler is not trying to ruin your life. Now, it might feel like that, but they are simply trying to tell you something, and they don't know how to tell you. Number three, hear them. So when your child whines, I don't want to go, what they're really saying is, hey, Dad, I'm having a lot of fun here, and I just don't want to leave. But really listen to them. You know what? You might not like the way that they are saying it, but they are trying to tell you something. Which brings us to the ever important step number four, have empathy. So in the example, when your child doesn't want to leave, you might say something like, it sounds like you really don't want to leave. I understand. It's hard to leave the park when you're having so much fun. So what that does is it allows the child to see that you understand and that you hear them. And that's really important to stop the whining. Number five, connect with them. So after you've told them that you understand, now show them. So maybe hold their hand, pick them up if they're still young, or give them a hug. Do something to connect with them. If they're still whining, you have two options. One, you can repeat the empathy and retry and connect again. Or two, if they're still whining, ignore the behavior. Don't let it bother you. Do not get mad or upset. Just continue calmly. Ignoring the behavior can often be a very effective way to reducing it. Number six, you can also offer them choices. So nobody likes to be told what to do. So you can offer your child two choices in which both of them are acceptable. So in that situation when they didn't want to leave, you can say, hey, do you want to walk to the car on your own, or do you want me to hold you? Number 7, positive reinforcement. So we're usually quick to respond to negative behavior, and that's not good. Instead, we need to reinforce good behavior instead of just expecting it. When your child does something without whining, make a big deal about it. Thank you so much for listening to me when I asked you to come over. Or when we were at the park earlier and I told you it was time to leave, you listened and that was so helpful. And finally, number 8, be patient. So we can stop the whining, but it just doesn't happen overnight. And especially if we've unknowingly conditioned our child to whine. So now all toddlers go through some sort of whining phase. But the key is to use these tips so that it doesn't continue as they get older. I'd love to hear from you. What are some situations that you find yourself in where you just can't get your child to stop whining? Leave your feedback in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on that notification bell, and share this video on social media. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.